Which character from Over the Moon is voiced by an actor from the Hangover movie franchise? Which actress had to learn to sing in a different language for the film? Which actress from the film compared the movie to Mulan? Netflix's newest original animated film is filled to the brim with beauty, music, culture, and brilliance. Part of that brilliance comes from the cast of voice actors who played each role. Here's who they are. Phillipa Soo as Chang'e. The first time you heard Phillipa Soo's voice in an animated film, it wasn't in Over the Moon. It was actually Moana. The 30-year-old beauty voiced the nameless role of a villager, but landing in such a major Disney film in any part is impressive. In Over the Moon, she is the voice actress behind Chang'e. For the role, Phillipa had to sing some lines in Mandarin, despite the fact that she is only fluent in English. She told the LA Times, "It was so meaningful to connect to my heritage in that way, especially since I'm the only grandchild in my family who doesn't speak the language. Singing in a foreign language for the first time, I really wanted to do that moment justice." With her beautiful voice, she naturally and easily embraced the language of Mandarin without much of a struggle. Sandra Oh as Mrs. Zhong. Sandra Oh is widely recognized and known by adults for her time in Grey's Anatomy as Christina Yang. Now for the kids, she will be known for voicing the role of Mrs. Zhong. Sandra compared the importance of this brand new animated movie that focuses on Asian culture to how powerful and meaningful the animated version of Mulan was when it first premiered in 1998. She spoke highly about the importance of diversity to AP News when she said, "It's so important for me, I can't tell you. For my nieces, having animated characters like Mulan was so key for them. But I did not necessarily have that. Having just a variety of characters that you can see yourself in, particularly when you're a young person. For example, like how important it is to have diversity in dolls, you know?" She is absolutely right. It is so important for young kids of every race, ethnicity, and culture to be able to see representation of themselves in movies, TV shows, and other forms of entertainment. There are so many different people in the world with very different ways of life, and movies like Over the Moon celebrate those different ways of life with so much respect and thoughtfulness. Jeong is Gobi. One of the most hilarious comedians, actors, and television personalities ever would have to be Jeong. He is so funny. He's appeared in some undeniably comical movies that are definitely too inappropriate for kids to watch over the past few years. We're talking about Knocked Up, Role Models, and the Hangover film series, just to name a few. You'll recognize him as Gobi in this amazing animated movie. Fans of the movie were a little bit confused about what animal Gobi was supposed to be, but it has been revealed that he is a pangolin. For those who have never heard of such an animal, they are tiny mammals described as anteaters with scales. They usually rely on ants and termites for dinner and can be found anywhere throughout Asia. Pangolins are endangered species, and as sad as it is, they are often hunted for their meat and scales. It is a good thing that this Netflix original movie decided to shed some light on this endangered animal who needs a lot more attention and way more protection. Kimiko Glenn as Auntie May. Remember Kimiko Glenn from Orange is the New Black? We sure do. She played the role of Brooke Soso, an inmate who was locked up for taking part in a political protest. In Over the Moon, she voices the part of Auntie May. What a drastic character change for her. She's gone from playing the role of a prisoner to sweet and loving Auntie May in two separate Netflix originals. Kimiko described her opinion of the movie to Polygon, saying, "It's a modern take on the legendary folklore. The fact that the all-Asian cast that we have voicing the movie, it's important that we are able to see that. I think the food plays a huge part in it too. The entire time I was just drooling in the booth because we just kept talking about mooncakes. If anyone's drooling for mooncakes at this point, it's us. They sound so delicious." Cathy Ang is Fei-Fei. The brilliantly dynamic character of Fei-Fei was voiced by Cathy Ang, a young actress who is just barely getting her footing in the Hollywood industry. She entered the scene in 2018, and now in 2020, she has already landed this major voice acting role in a Netflix original movie. When describing the character of Fei-Fei to Polygon, Cathy had this to say: "The dynamics of Fei-Fei with the rest of the family felt so true. You see a lot in Asian media, this version of respect, and sometimes it doesn't feel earned. The respect shown in Over the Moon is definitely earned. The filmmakers made sure that Asian culture was showcased in the most admirable and spectacular way possible." John Cho as Baba. Adults who are obsessed with comedy movies know John Cho from Harold and Kumar films, and maybe even from the Star Trek rebooted film series as well. When it comes to starring in Asian American-centered movies, he has also dived deep into that world with movies like Better Luck Tomorrow, Shopping for Fangs, Yellow, and now Over the Moon. The character he plays in the movie is named Baba. Baba is Fei-Fei's father, a man who became a widower but finds love with a new woman. John's contribution as a voice actor to this film is very exciting and amazing for movie watchers everywhere. His voice acting skills have proven that he can really do it all, whether it is a comedy film, a serious film, or an animated one. Margaret Cho is Auntie Ling. What attracted Margaret Cho to this film and made her want to take on the role of Auntie Ling? She said, "I saw the drawings and I heard the songs actually much earlier on. And so for me, it was really meaningful to actually see the project all the way through. To be part of this huge thing was so beautiful and exciting and really gratifying." What could be more gratifying than taking part in a movie that provides such a deep message through beautiful storytelling and delightful songs? Margaret's reasoning for wanting to be part of Over the Moon makes all the sense in the world. She is now part of something totally magical because this animated movie will go down in history for providing the marvelous representation of Asian culture that the world has been in need of for a very long time. Which voice actor surprised you the most? Do you think you could learn a new language for a movie role? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to stay awesome.